Look, I'm not gonna say it's not gonna work out, but do we have to spin the wheel again? Like, it's just. I mean.
I wanna.
Well,
yeah.
Because Foxy's gonna veto one of my choices again. It doesn't fucking matter. Like.
But sorry, I vetoed one thing, and I happened to come up with mine on the next one.
Well, I'm sorry,
Wow.
alright, but this is the way it's gone. Like, this series is fucking falling apart. What's the point of Weekend at Amy's if you don't have... Oh, God. You better be negative.
I'm negative.
Okay, right.
I tested it like 5 or 6 times.
Okay.
What the fuck is this?
It's your replacement. You also have a torch if that helps.
This is fine. This is fine. This is
Don't
cute.
hurt Torchic.
No, this is cute. This is fine. This is acceptable.
Okay.
What the fuck is this?
It's your replacement. It's the closest thing we have to you.
Are you always in trouble?
To be honest, really, you know. I mean, they have the same hat.
I hope that's on camera. What the fuck? Why are you aiming for me?
I wasn't. I was aiming for the couch. That was definitely on camera.
In my mind, I saw you just like fall.
I felt it.
Falling into the dog's water bowl, and just like water goes whoosh.
I was like, I was actually expecting myself to fall on that one. Oh, no,
Wait. Anyway, apparently Amy's back.
Amy has issues with
Mr. Some...
Mr. Poopy Butt Pants. Mr. Poopy Hole? Mr.
Poopy Butthole.
Mr. Poopy Butthole.
Ooh wee.
Fuck that guy.
Ooh
Five
wee.
bed, I'd shoot him too.
Ooh wee.
Oh, Jerry. Oh, okay.
Oh, jeez, Rick.
Do you feel better now after that,
I
yeah?
feel so much better.
I think you needed
Get
that.
that aggression out.
Yeah, you just, you know, yeah.
I'm over COVID. Hey. Okay.
It's okay to vape in here. You're okay. You're in a safe place. Yeah.
Oh, I actually need to put more juice in that vape. Guys. Cheers. Fair play to you actually for not going ahead with doing a Batman movie
It wouldn't.
while I was away.
What just happened there?
She was playing with it on the camera, so I just so I flicked it away.
Kira, do you want to switch seats?
There you go.
You don't want to sit on that beanbag. It is not comfortable.
You can play with a torching.
Play with yourself, it's not on camera.
Oh no.
So, fair play to you for not going ahead with fair play to you for not going ahead with Batman. With Batman. So,
I'm glad I don't
Foxy,
have to move.
you were the closest ones to the remote. So what we're going to be doing is, I'm actually quite comfortable. I'm actually really comfortable.
There you go.
Fair enough.
Kira, are you comfortable?
Yeah.
100%? Good.
This looks yeah.
I don't see what the problem here is.
This looks like the setting for something else. I know.
And it is a black couch.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, it's a black couch.
Why, are you gonna run a blacklight on it just to see?
No. Here, you switch. I was on it.
Actually,
No,
it's been a while
because
since I've had way too much to drink. Ooh.
because
I've had way too much to drink.
you will hate it in about a half hour.
I wouldn't even give
Yeah,
a half
even-
hour. I'd say 20 minutes, 10 minutes,
Yeah,
2
there you
minutes.
go. There you go.
Right. So, you did Demolition Man.
Yes.
We did.
I'm not upset. I'm just a little bit disappointed. There was much worse and or better movies.
It was the spin of the wheel. To be fair,
Yeah.
we had some good. We had some
Who
good shit.
put it in the wheel?
Foxy's. It was Foxy's twist.
See,
Wow,
I'm a little bit
Demolition.
disappointed in
Demolition Man. It's good.
No, it's not. No, it's not. It's really not.
There was also other films in that fucking list as well.
Yeah, which to be fair, you kind of vetoed one that I wasn't anticipating to be vetoed.
Drive.
Yeah.
I did. I vetoed that.
Drive is a really good movie. Have you ever seen it before?
I'm not a fan.
It's
of
literally
that.
like if To Make Grand Theft Auto was as a movie.
Yeah,
It's
I
It's
know.
Drive.
not, like, it's one of those movies where it's like there's not really a massive plot to it.
Or
No,
a massive amount of dialogue.
but it's very good set
There's
pieces.
fuck all dialogue to it
Yeah.
with regards to the driver.
Yeah,
When you
he's
look
a
at
silent
what-
protagonist.
I will say this, however. I nearly 100% sure the only reason why that was picked and put in the first place was for the soundtrack.
Oh, the soundtrack is great.
There we go.
Oh,
if you
man.
watch Future Wrestling, you know exactly what it's picked. Alright?
Yeah.
Now, in saying that, I did have COVID, so I do apologise to you guys for getting infected. It lasted longer than I anticipated for it, because I also had a dose of the flu.
I was going to say I had some gout as well, but that's a
I had a
separate
dose
issue.
of the flu, and then I had severe allergies because it's coming into spring, so I got really hit with it really quite badly. However, I'm back.
Yep.
I'm better than ever. I only did that for 5 seconds.
You're also
so
black.
You
should be okay, yeah. We should be fine, yeah.
I double we checked it. So we are going to continue with our Batman
Yes.
watch along, and we are going with 1995's Batman Forever. We're bringing in Val Kilmer. We've got Jim Carrey, Tommy Lee Jones.
Oh.
We've got Nicole Kidman, and we also have the first appearance now
Robin, isn't it?
Chris
of
O'Donnell.
Robin with Chris
Yeah.
O'Donnell. It is all down here from after this movie. Everything is kind of downhill until Christopher Nolan takes it back up again. Which, as previously advised, we will not be going through the Chris Nolan Batman series purely because that is a 9-hour commitment.
Yeah.
Which I'm not going to force anyone to do. However, if he wants to watch them, he's more than welcome to do it on his own terms. My viewpoint on this one, if you were going to diss Batman movies, at least you should have seen the ones you're dissing.
Yeah.
That was my viewpoint on this, okay? And we've done that. Now, unfortunately, we are also going to be doing Batman and Robin.
I kind of like it.
I'm going to pretend I didn't hear it.
It's one of those ones. It's a bad movie watch. Like
It is
you
a
get drunk
shit
and
Yeah,
movie.
that's something like you don't have to think too much about it.
yeah,
We
it's
kind of have to
it's a rip to piss.
But I do have to. We have to finish it.
Yeah, we have to finish
Now,
it. Yeah.
The only saving grace on this is Jonathan has actually seen Batman and Robin.
Yeah.
I don't know how that's a saving grace, but it is. So we're going to go into Joel Schumacher's first forte into Batman, into the Batman as canon on this one, and we are going to be doing this, obviously, as I said, with Val Kilmer as Batman. Do we have any questions before we start?
No, I'm actually looking forward to this. To be honest with you.
And this is the one that you've never seen before as well.
I don't.
I
don't think so. I don't think so.
I don't think
No,
you
you've
would.
remembered.
I would have
I
remembered
remember
it.
this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see, this is why my memory's fuzzy. I surely have watched Batman and Robin because it was a bad movie like we did.
And you
Unofficially.
remembered Mr. Freeze anyway.
I do remember Mr. Freeze.
So
yes, yeah.
the reason why this is one of those movies, okay, so we've hit the mid 90s on this one. Joel Schumacher has taken over. Tim Burton has thrown in the towel. This is where we're now getting to comic book.
Yeah.
This is where it's turning very comic
And
book.
you can kind of tell
You can tell just by looking. Okay,
the
so
colour.
the thumbnail that we're looking at, you can kind of tell where it's comic book. Once you see the opening of this movie,
Oh yeah.
you were like, I am in a comic book.
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay.
So, when we are ready, I'm going to grab the popcorn, but I'll get it in 10, 15, 20 minutes. 3, 2, 1. Press play.
Let's do it.
I find that the one handy thing, I'll say it now rather than later, is that if you completely separate this from the previous two
Oh god,
And
it's,
treat-
it's a fantastic
and treat it
song.
as a standalone,
It's fantastic.
it's very good. Batman and Robin, not so much, but if you treat this as a standalone, it's a good movie.
Yeah.
It is a good movie.
It's a good comic movie.
Comic book movie.
Yeah, and saying that, Tim Burton does still have a hand in it. Just, I'll be honest with you, it says a production. He wasn't really hanging around on this one, let's be honest here.
As I say, it almost seems like a name only almost.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the Nightmare Before Christmas
Like, you
type
can-
situation.
You can understand if he had a hand in terms of the set design, because he had a very particular look he wanted to go for. That's understandable.
Yeah. You think almost like a executive producer
Yeah.
role.
Sort of thing, yeah, in a sense, right? Now, saying that, looking at this cast, this is a fantastic
It's a great cast.
for a movie.
And for the time, for
You've
the
got
time
Nicole
period as well.
Kidman, Jim
Like,
Carrey,
heavy
Tommy Lee
hitters.
Yeah.
Jones, Chris
They're on the top
O'Donnell,
of their-
Val Kilmer, Michael Goth is still in here as Alfred, and we
Yeah,
still
I
have
love
Matt
that.
Hingle as
I always loved this opening montage
yeah
as a
when it
kid.
doesn't in the suits. It's fantastic.
I always wanted all this shit. I wanted all that.
I'm at this point in my life where I'm a 32-year-old adult woman.
You are an adult.
Right at this point, and I still want to be Batman.
The fact that we didn't have to wait long
You
before we
don't,
got
yeah.
You just
fucking
jump
Batman.
straight in, yeah.
Yeah.
Drew Barrymore's in this.
Oh
as well.
shit.
Yeah. This was one of her first ones.
This was one of her first
like,
ones.
as an
Deborah.
adult.
Oh, there's another one as well. Actually, I can't remember what Deborah Messing. Not Will and Grace. Debbie Messing or something like that. She was in oh, she played the evil bitch in Beethoven.
Hey.
Sandwich with you,
You know her. You'll know when you see her.
That line was literally a setup
Ah,
for an
Renee,
advertisement for a drive-through of McDonald's.
Mm.
They did the toys for this.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had.
I do remember getting the
toys,
Batmobile toy. Yeah.
That's another thing as well. Where Rick Baker.
Yeah.
Like fucking hell, Rick Baker, the monster maker, is doing your special effects for your fucking now.
Oh yeah.
You know, we know for a fact you were watching a comic book movie. Just for this.
Dutch
alone,
angle and colour.
Gotham has changed drastically from what it was like.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Tommy Lee Jones actually took this on because his kids wanted him to do it.
Mm.
So.
This would have been before Men in Black, right?
Yes.
Men in Black was 96, 97?
97.
97, yeah. So this was after Volcano, which was
Yeah.
one of his better movies.
Volcano and Dante's Peak are two top-notch movies.
He had such a great run for those few years.
Fucking Fugitive.
Yeah?
95.
Yeah,
That's
insane.
an excellent movie. Now this version of Two-Face is so comic book.
Yeah.
It's not even like over the top in a sense. Right? Even down to the fact that the suit is split in two.
Yeah.
It's perfect comic book. Two-Face.
Because I'm trying to remember, in the Chris Nolan trilogy, it's Cillian Murphy?
No, Cillian Murphy is Scarecrow.
Scarecrow, sorry.
That's Jonathan Crane. Aaron Eckhart is Two-Face.
Ah, okay. Gotcha. I couldn't remember which one it was.
Nicole Kidman is a character in this who is completely made up for the movie.
Bespoke, yeah.
Right? Yeah, she is not an actual character in the comic. She's literally just there just for shits and gigs. She's there to be the woman, the leading lady. It was kind of surprising that they picked. Did anyone actually ever watch the Val Kilmer documentary? Val?
No.
Fuck me, it was very good.
Really?
His son kind of did it, and his son was kind of narrating on the whole thing, considering Val Kilmer can't really do it anymore. He can't really speak anymore. But you're watching all these home video footage that he shot from working on sets.
Yeah.
It's amazing. It made me look at him in a completely different light.
Well, it's kind of that point where like Kilmer's perhaps not wasn't the first really like preference because they still probably wanted Michael Keaton. Again, I think it was just going by what you said last time, because it was a Tim Burton production. Keaton wanted to kind of keep with it, wasn't it?
Half
So when
and
Tim
half
Burton
in a
pulled,
sense.
yeah,
It's a
He
half
wanted
and
to
half.
do it if Tim was involved.
If Tim was
it was involved, yeah,
Now, in saying that, Tim technically was still involved.
yeah, but it
Keaton
wasn't the
still
same.
said no,
Yeah.
no.
It wasn't enough to
It
warrant.
wasn't enough to actually want him to come back.
Gotcha.
But like, I think it's funny in a sense is that Batman kind of gets treated the way James Bond has been treated. How the actor
Yeah,
changes over
just
time.
rotate, yeah.
Yeah, it is kind of like a rotating sense in it, but as much as I love Batman, there's only so many times you can do the same story over and over.
You're about to make that jump out with James Bond, where like he still kind of keeps being a serial womanizer. It's only with Daniel Craig that they actually tried to change the character because the actor's so different. Pierce Brosnan almost, but not the same.
You see, the difference is with the way they're doing kind of Batman though, in a sense, is with Batman, it's the same. Spider-Man has the same issues.
Yes.
Yet no one calls out Spider-Man on it.
True. Yeah.
No one because you know why? It's because Spider-Man is a Marvel movie.
Yeah.
It's a Marvel creation, so there's no one. At this point now, Marvel can do no wrong.
Yeah.
Whereas when it comes to DC, DC are kind of shit compared to it.
But it's kind of that point. It's a very good point to make because we did go to see No Way Home, the Spider-Man, where they had Tobey and Garfield come up, and when they are written in the same environment, they are three very different characters.
They're three completely different characters.
But it could show you the actual layers of the characterization at time.
There's also a great point in it, is even as how they shoot their webs.
It's completely different, and do you know what? Like even for someone who is a complete novice in regards to these kind of type of movies, this genre, if you like, I like how it set the stall out. It's like this is the top. This is Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man. This is Andrew Garfield's one. Here's how they're different.
The last thing is the difference is when they're doing Batman. When they're redoing Batman, however.
Yeah. is an expected
It's not
archetype.
even, no, it's not even that in a sense. It's when Christopher Nolan took a completely different Batman comic
Yes.
that was done by a completely different author that did a completely different origin
Yeah.
and decided this is how I'm going to do my version of it.
Mm.
So it is actually a completely different story when you're actually looking at it. It is actually a completely different
Fair,
story.
yeah.
So you are getting different. The newest one, the Batman, you're starting at a completely different timeline.
Mm.
You were doing a completely different story. You might have the same villains
Yeah.
that are known
But
within your
they're different
universe,
point
but
in
this
time.
is a completely different story. You're not. It's not like, oh, I'm doing a remake.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to redo the whole. I'm not trying to rewrite the character. I'm actually looking at it from a different version.
Yeah.
So Marvel has a multi-universe that they can rip from amazingly. The issue is here, DC also have completely different universes that they can rip from. The only issue is because Batman is the most prominent
Yeah.
and most successful one that they have.
Yeah.
People take issue with it. Yeah, they don't take issue with doing it for James Bond. You don't take issue for people doing it with X-Men. They don't take issue for doing it with Spider-Man.
But it's funny you should say that because I remember on that topic about Bond, there was one guy I think was it George Lazenby or was it the one before him?
Because he was the shittest one of all.
They say he was the shittest one, and then a lot of people when they
Her
rewatch.
Majesty's Secret Service is not great.
It's not a great movie, but they said the actual character Bond in that movie
That
is
was what
very.
they wanted. That.
It's very close to now how you would play it now. Like
Yeah.
not nearly as one more eyes, grittier, duller in comparison. But
Look,
that's how
George-
you would play it now.
George was set up to fail.
He was
anyway.
set up to fail, exactly. He was never going to be a success. But that's the thing where like that was just it's come a little bit too early, whereas they didn't want that as a James Bond.
Christopher
at that moment
Nolan
in
did a
time.
really good version of it though, because Christopher Nolan did it from this is how he started.
Yes.
This is kind of how he was getting on. This
Yeah.
was his downfall and his retribution.
Yeah.
That's how those three movies go for him. Now, but I love the Nolan trilogy. I really do. However, in saying that, there's only so much at times I can actually sit down and watch it.
Yeah.
I could watch The Dark Knight over and over again.
That's number
That's
one.
the second one.
Second one, sorry.
I can watch The Dark Knight over and over again.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't feel like I'm watching a 2.5 hour movie.
Yeah.
However, when it comes to Dark Knight Rises,
Yeah.
it's actually quite a struggle to get through.
Mm.
And if you want, Batman Begins is another issue. It's like you're going into Batman Begins and you want to see a Batman movie where he spends half of it becoming Batman and training, and you're kind of like, you have to really be into at the moment to sit down and actually watch that happen.
Yeah.
Now, in saying that, they're still really good stories. Both of them are still really, really good stories, but you have to be in the mindset to actually sit down and watch them.
So the beauty about the like say Batman Begins, Dark Knight, and
You get a
Dark Knight
complete
Rises,
story.
It's a complete story, but each film takes elements from several or multiple comics in Batman's history
Yeah.
and amalgamates them into one.
That actually makes sense.
Yeah,
That is a massive thing. It actually makes sense.
like the Dark Knight takes elements from like
Year one, and Alan Morris, or not?
no, that'd be
Frank,
Batman Begins. Batman Begins had year one,
Is year
but
one.
Dark Knight was took elements from, as far as I recall,
Frank Miller fucking keeps popping into my head.
yeah, but they do take elements from a few, and they reference it in the behind the scenes as well.
Yeah.
Which one's the
That's
action?
what's annoying me. That I can't fucking think of it.
But like the newest one is definitely like No Man's Land and obviously Year 2, but you also have the Long Halloween as
The
well.
Long Halloween is a good one for it.
Long Halloween, which is condensed down to like a couple weeks.
Couple of weeks on it, yeah. But it does, like, it is one of those things where it's like, it does what it should do for a comic book movie, if you get me. Nolan knew what he was doing. Him and his brother know what they're doing when they write and direct their movies.
Yeah.
They know what they're doing. They plan that shit out years in advance. Inception is a great example of this. That movie was planned out years before it was actually done.
Yeah.
And it still leaves people talking about the ending.
Yeah.
Now, if Inception. So if you know what you're looking for in Inception, the ending makes complete sense to you. If you don't know what you're looking for, it's not going to make sense.
I loved Inception, and I got it like the first time around, but when I watched it like a couple times after, I was like, why do I really, really like this film? Like, it's just so well done.
It is. It's very well done. That scene as well. Joseph Gordon-Levitt
Oh.
in the
The
scene
whole
in the
rotating.
whole rotating room. When you see the behind the scenes, and it's actually the fucking room that is in fact rotating,
Yeah.
and he's doing the choreo.
Yeah.
You're like, that's beautifully done. Oh, okay, right. So, Val Kilmer. Are we yay or nay on him? I can't remember if we said we were yay or nay on him as Bruce Wayne. I think we
He's
were
better
yay.
Bruce Wayne.
Yeah, he's a better Bruce Wayne than he is a Batman.
Okay.
But he actually gets to play Bruce Wayne quite a lot in this movie. So Joel Schumacher knew which strings to press for. This was before Swingers. This was actually one. He's actually that's in there. His back to the camera.
Yeah.
That's John Farber. Imagine actually getting a credit for that, and your entire face is out of focus for the entire movie that you're in it.
That's why I love when, like, in sci-fi, they often put like someone in the prosthetics to get the credits.
Yeah.
When they actually his face like, I'm a big fan of this show. Can I come on?
Yeah.
Like Nick Fleetwood is a famous one. He dressed up as a fish guy.
Sorry, fucking Ed Sheeran and Graham's Hans.
Very good. Yeah, good example. Yeah.
Not gonna lie, I love this way of.
It's just fantastic. I think it's great.
Yeah.
I had so much fun.
And then having the music play as well.
Oh, he's got the wrong trousers, Batman.
Alfred, I saw the signal, sir. All is ready.
Like, and this is another thing as well, you have to understand something here, right? This is the technology that Batman is using for 1995. John Farber is on this set, who went on to be the director.
Ooh.
And Jarvis Technology.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm just gonna say.
That's a nice little.
Boy knew what he was doing.
Yeah.
John knows his comic books. He knows how to appease to a comic book fan.
He knows how to be loyal to the source.
He actually also knows very well how to be loyal to Disney.
Yeah.
His versions of the Jungle Book. Like, bearing in mind, he did the CGI Disney. Don't forget. I mean, it's amazing.
And the Lion King.
Did you like it? Yeah.
I sent the signal.
This girl is fucking thirsty.
Thirsty.
Oh, she is thirsty.
Mm-hmm.
Last night at the bank, I
She'd be a HTG.
Two-Face. His coin. It's his
Probably
Achilles.
teenage boys.
It can't
Horny
be
teenage
exploited.
girl.
I know.
Just like Jonathan knows.
They don't talk about the HTGs.
Or
No,
the
my,
HTMs.
my very poor attempts to name a show. Coming soon to the Nurse Rose channel.
Oh.
But I don't know which way we're going to be doing them in order.
Oh, this is
Try-
going to have to be first.
I'm trying to stagger them out over the month. So
This is going to be first.
yes.
Because it will make sense in the intro later on.
School was guys with ears in college. Motorcycles, leather jackets. Now,
With my bad nipple.
black rubber.
That's another thing that kind of pisses me off a little bit about these suits, Joe.
Yeah.
What is with you and the
What's
nipples?
the nipple?
What is with you and the nipples?
Pity I can't see behind the mask.
She's also very rapey.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, she's very like, bitch, no means fucking no.
Yeah.
Walk away, you horn
Give it
dog.
a try. I'll bring the wine.
There's also the kind of point where you said like the whole kind of Michael Keaton whispering in his suit kind of thing is carried over
Yeah.
because Val Kilmer is doing it as well, but he doesn't have to in a sense. I don't know if he does or not, but
He also will not.
He would not be able to
in
hear,
this.
yeah.
He also cannot hear in this suit. Like, bearing in mind, look at the way it's connected.
yeah,
Those are very little
fair
nipples.
point.
You
Yeah,
cannot move in those
Yeah.
fucking suits.
The thing is, like, she's actually referencing the past two films in
Yeah.
that conversation
Yeah,
alone.
she's talking. Yeah, she brings back.
Like, you
your
like
love
strong women.
interest. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've done my research.
Yeah.
done my research,
She
yeah.
knows Catwoman. Although, to be fair, actually,
Not
I
Vicky
really-
Vale.
Vicky Vale, but Catwoman as well. Come on, look, we all know that Batman and Catwoman were getting it on.
yeah.
They were furries before furries were a thing.
Yeah. Ah yes, rocket engines.
I do.
There
actually-
seems like
I
can
do
understand.
actually like his version of a Batmobile though.
Mm.
I do like the Like, I'll be honest with you, the Batmobile besides Baby is probably one of my dream cars.
Yeah.
If I could have the new Batmobile
Oh,
And
we
babies.
were having this conversation. Yeah.
in my fucking garden, I'd be
Yeah.
queen shit. Like,
I like the actual the simplicity of that car, in a sense,
It's a-
because
it's a car.
it's a car. It's a Dodge Charger. You can tell what it is.
beautiful, isn't it?
Ah,
It's actually a Barracuda.
Is it a Barracuda? I thought it was a
It's a
Charger.
Barracuda. It's a Barracuda.
Yeah, no, fair. To be fair,
Actually, double check that.
I had saw like a Charger knows about me. Like, I
I'm
thought it was
nearly 100% sure it's a Barracuda.
I'll tell you now.
Tiny. Losing resolution.
It's a Barracuda. The Dodge, Dodge Charge is a lot longer, so it's definitely not that.
Boom, boom, Barracuda, bitch. I'm very proud of the fact that I knew that was a Barracuda. I'm not great with cars, but if I like it, I'll know it.
Oh, maybe not.
It's definitely a Barracuda.
It says here it's a 1970 Dodge Charger.
Okay, hold on. The new Batmobile stunt car is a Tesla powered
It's the
Dodge
stunt car.
Charger.
Nah, you need a Dodge Charger. Look at it. There's the shell.
Yeah. Damn it, where the fuck was the Barracuda then?
You know, to be fair, they are very similar looking cars, but the Barracuda is more of a sawed-off one at the back.
Damn it.
There's your Barracuda.
Let's see the Barracuda. Fuck, the Lego version is a Barracuda. That's why.
It's higher the
Yeah.
back. That's how you know the difference.
It is a beautiful vehicle.
Oh, either way,
Oh.
you can't go wrong with a Charger.
Cannot
Jesus
go,
Christ.
can't go wrong. I don't think you can go wrong with any Charge.
Any Dodge. That range of muscle cars.
Oh, they're beautiful there. Look at the Camaro.
Look up the Plymouth Superbird. The car, the Plymouth Superbird, and I guarantee you'll see a Batmobile in there.
A very surprising side effect. While you were mesmerized by my 3D TV, I utilized your neural
It's very James Bond.
Bruce Wayne.
You think so?
I think that would be more James Bond than Batman.
Yeah, I see that. I can see your point there.
Whereas, I mean, that screams Batmobile.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
oh, why can't cars be like that anymore?
Because they're massive, like, ungainly beasts that are hard to turn.
That is beautiful.
Yeah, I know.
I used to love this part. I don't know why. I think it's the music. It's the song. It really speaks to me. Now that I'm older.
Notice that it's something that you would see him use in Ace Ventura.
Yeah, he normally do. He actually has. Now that I think of it, he has something like this every movie. Something that's played to music where he just acts like fucking crazy.
Yeah.
But he had the same thing in the first Sonic movie as well.
Yeah.
Where they do like a little bit. Say, computer, play my Anarchy playlist, and for players all over the shop, like, you know, it's a very Jim Carrey moment.
World domination. Playlist.
Yes.
Yes, I know I can. Although that used to scare the crap out of me. Alright, fucking penguin, calm down. Vibes. Like, you're the definition of a nice guy.
Yeah.
You've been turned around, you've been turned down by the pretty girl, and then you decided, I'm gonna stalk her.
Yeah.
And like, play tricks and
This is my Joker origin
I'm
story.
literally like, this is it. Like, oh, obviously it is his Riddler
Yes.
origin story, so like, but still. Sir, you need to like get a grip.
One thing I do like to kind of carry, they've carried over the noir chic with the cars.
Only for Bruce.
Only for Bruce. No, well, even the background, the Bel Air's in the
That actually
background.
literally looks like a fucking Pontiac.
Yeah. That's the same.
It's one of those things where it's like it doesn't put itself in a timeline
Yeah.
at all.
There's like it's almost like an internal consistency to
yeah,
it.
it's like we don't want to bog this down to any one particular.
That's it.
player.
Which is fine.
Which is that's grand. That makes sense.
But it also means like it kind of builds the character of the town as well. Like maybe it is something that you always still have all those old cars around.
That's Russia.
Yeah.
Like,
No, you're right though.
yeah,
Like
it's Russia.
Russia and Cuba.
Russia and Cuba are still stuck in the 90s. Well, actually, Cuba's stuck in the 80s.
Yeah.
Russia is still only. I think Russia has only had the 90s come to it recently.
Mm.
Good.
Yeah.
You can afford to buy me a new door.
Sorry.
Iceman.
What does Kilmer remind who does he remind me of with that hair? So
Anyone from the 90s. To be
no,
honest with
it's one guy in particular he's reminding me of.
you. Val Kilmer.
I prefer helping
Apart from himself, yes.
to breaking an emery.
Oh, I know what it is now.
Go
How
on.
can I help you, Mr. Wayne?
Fox Mulder. David Duchovny. That's what.
Really?
It was whichever way he kind of looked there with the hair and the jawline.
I'll be honest with you, Duchovny never had that hairstyle.
In certain
the
early
early-
X-Files he did.
Early X-Files,
Early
yeah.
X-Files he
I don't
did,
think
yeah.
so.
Yeah, he did. He did. Well, not to the same extent as that, but there were with a moment in time where he would have had that. He would have had the kind
I
of
don't think he ever had
the flop your hair
that long.
first.
Tear one off and scratch my hair. Once was red as black.
The little sound effects that get
Yeah.
added
Yeah.
into it. It's like,
For garnish.
Okay, I take it back, yeah.
Yeah.
How to style your hair like Fox Mulder from the pilot X-Files. It's a Reddit thread. From 2019!
Yeah.
Professional syndrome.
Sir.
Oh dear.
I did get 4 seasons through my X-Files rewatch. Then I kind of lost interest.
I'm not gonna lie, I actually lost interest in the X-Files very quickly, I did.
I think once I kind of went through the Smoking Man routine.
Yeah, you lose interest.
Yeah.
I have the same thing happens to me with American Horror Story.
Yeah.
It's not that I don't like the series, it's not that I don't like the show,
Mm.
it's just as soon as it hits a certain point, I'm like, I'm done with you
It's
now.
like when you're kind of like, oh well, I have the same thing when I went through a bit Windrush Community, and I think once that kind of cast starts breaking, I was like, yeah, I'm done. I'm happy enough. Like I got my fill. I don't need to see any more.
The ink blot of the pot.
it's like,
Mm.
like, it's a Rorschach. People see what they want.
Yeah.
Fuck off. That looks like a bat.
Yeah.
Like that line could have gone down so wrong.
Yeah.
It's like I need to get you out of those clothes. Excuse me? And into a black dress. Why a black dress?
Charity, black tie party, charity event. I'm assuming it's black tie, because who the fuck wears a fucking full suit to the circus?
To be fair, remember No Holds Barred even wearing a suit to that fucking wrestling show?
Let's not talk about that.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying as an example of like
Let's not talk
getting
about
the
No
getting
Holds Barred.
getting the formality wrong.
I listened to a podcast called How Did This Get Made, and they actually did No Holds Barred.
Oh, did they? Yeah.
They reference it an awful lot, and like, what the fuck is going on?
Did you go for like the urban legend about like Vince and Hulk?
Yeah, they bring it up.
Yeah.
They bring it up as well. And I think it's Nick is like, I want to be in that room. I need to be in that room.
To be fair, yeah.
I need to be in that room. I need to be in the room where it happens.
Room where it happens. Fuck you, Aaron.
The Flying Graysons.
Very good. I can already see how.
Now-
Yeah, there we go.
This annoys me a little bit. Age is very off. The age is very off.
Ah, yeah, like he's already like
He's an adult. He does actually, like, realistically
Yeah.
speaking.
mid-20s.
I like
Yeah.
that he's already in his colour scheme. I like that.
No, I don't even. No, that was actually
Well,
a
it's
legit thing. That was
always,
always a thing.
Was it always
Yeah.
the case? Yeah.
Yeah, Robin's original outfit was based on what he was as the Flying Graysons.
Ah, okay, right.
Right,
I
so-
did not know that.
Yeah,
He
so
did it
that's,
as a homage to his family.
Ah,
Yeah.
very good. Okay,
Um,
I like that.
So that was always a thing, right?
Yeah,
Now,
yeah.
in saying that, the reason why Dick Grayson joins with Batman as his ward is because he is a child.
Yeah.
This man is in his 20s. He does not need to live with Bruce Wayne. He could literally leave off on his own if he wanted to.
And you couldn't really make the argument he's so sheltered from the carnival. But
Exactly.
Like, yeah,
No, you can't.
couldn't.
The man is an adult.
Yeah. He's an adult.
I'm an adult.
That can do flips.
I can't.
I'm a flippy adult.
Will Ospreay is basically what he is.
It's like, I can do so many flips. I want to follow a guy who has a cape.
That's
Someone
literally- I'm not even saying that to be a dick.
Mm.
I'm not even saying that as a
No,
joke.
you actually are so fucking
Bruce
spot on.
Fucking Dick Grayson
That's what
is
the reaction was.
fucking
It's like,
Will
Will
Ospreay.
Ospreay, yeah.
Flippy boy.
flippy fucking boy who loves to have a little bit of flamboyancy to his outfits.
Yeah.
What a fucker likes to make an entrance, and I'm into that. I'm not into that.
The safety of a net.
this annoys me a little bit. This bit.
I don't know if you actually meant to hit me. Oh, sorry, I thought you were like trying to get my attention. I do love the pirate boots.
Mm.
I will say, actually, this put 5-year-old Amy off going to the circus. Because I thought this could actually happen, and then I realised clowns were also at the circus.
Yeah.
The most impressive thing about that is the fact that it's from and catches him.
It's funny because Kira's only shown me clips of people kind of as verbally sparring for the Cirque du Soleil and doing the routines. It's so fucking impressive.
Sorry. I follow a girl who does the steer wheel.
That is impressive shit.
Yeah.
Like,
Exactly. Well, so she does the steer wheel, and then in the intervals and in between the two shows, she's learning the hand to hand.
it's unreal.
Like, so she's literally standing on somebody's hand,
Yeah.
who then stands up from a lying down position. And I was like, Jesus
Do
Christ.
you ever watch them when they're doing it on America or Britain's Got Talent as well?
Yeah.
And you're like, the core strength that you have.
Yeah.
I applaud that. Like, I love watching that stuff. I know for a fact I would never have the discipline to be able to do something like that.
Yeah.
Because I like food far too much.
That's what I was to say.
have-
The sacrifices.
No, I
yeah.
have no time for sacrificing that type of shit in my life. Do you know why? Because my life is shitty enough as it is. I need some happiness. And I'm like, I cannot give up the only happinesses that I have left to
Yeah.
attempt to be great. Also, because of the realization and finally off my chest, I might have had a pedophile gymnastics teacher.
That would do it, yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god, imagine that being like 13. I'm like, wow, that's when it started.
You're in a safe place now, lady.
Don't touch me.
You're in a
Just
safe
in
place
case, just in
Shit,
case.
Shit, shit. What? That was probably the safest way to do that.
Oh, I can see his legs.
It's alright, Foxy, carry on.
That was actually pretty impressive. That's the face of a man who's like, I'm gonna fuck you out dude, as soon as that camera's turned off. Did you hurt yourself?
No.
Did you die?
No.
Then get the face off you.
You just a bit empty there, Amy. I'm only messing.
I don't fucking trust you. Not only, alright, earlier on during the day, right, Jonathan made me a drink and it started to overflow a little bit, so what did he do? He took a drink out of it.
It's to stop the fizz, that's all it was.
He took a drink out of it, right, while me, Foxy and Kira were watching him only being like, what the fuck are you doing, taking a bit over a drink? Sorry, sir, do you want me to get you a new glass? It's not the glass I had an issue with on this, it's the fact that you took the drink. So then later on we're like, do you want a top up? Yeah, please, thanks. You never proceeded to throw out a fair, like,
It wasn't that much, it was a little bit
it
less.
was similar.
Was
It was a tiny bit less to that.
Okay, yeah, a tiny bit less than
And
that.
he poured
Yeah.
it out. And as he does it, I'm looking at him with absolute horror. Kira is like, what the fuck are you doing? And Fox's like, oh my god, you just threw out gin. Like, I legit cried. There was a tear. There was tears. So we're not letting him joke around now when it comes to my gin.
Yes.
Because he can't be trusted.
Can't be trusted, clearly.
Just saying, they would have had time to put that safety net back up.
Yeah.
Because they never actually removed it originally from what it was there. But in order for the story to continue, I realised they don't.
Yeah.
So I will give that one a bit of a pass, but realistic. But realistically
You get
speaking,
distracted so easily.
I do when I'm having a few drinks on me. Shut up. I do love how they all fell though. I do love the stance.
Yeah.
Like, I do love the stance of the one hand behind the back. Like, sir, no matter what way you fell,
Fast.
that would never happen.
That is not natural.
That is not a natural stance at all. Stance?
Stance.
Also, in this, Chris O'Donnell reminds me of Joshua Jackson.
Joshua Jackson, remind me?
Pacey from Dawson's Creek. Charlie
I
Conway.
know that this
from
particular shot was actually taken from one of the comics.
yeah.
Like it was.
The death of the family is
Yeah.
in the comic. Yeah.
Like it was a flat like one. There's been several different iterations
Fucking
of that,
motorbike.
like of that shot,
Mm.
even in flashback form. So
I'm gonna kill him.
Alright, let's go for revenge.
Two-Face won't take the pain away.
We're going for.
But like, Bruce, he's a fucking adult. Let him do what he wants.
Mm.
I don't need your advice.
Realistically speaking, he's probably actually safer away from you.
Yeah.
Nice bike. Hang out at a lot of biker bars, Bruce.
You fucking don't, DD, you little bitch.
So you're almost on empty. Why don't you fill it up in the garage? It's not a gas station around here.
Oh, the garage.
The garage.
Oh, the garage. What do you call it? Car hole.
Oh, this is Shelby
I
Cobra.
would
Oh,
love to
Yes.
have his car hole.
car porn. Shelby Cobra, Ferrari Dino, Alfa Romeo there as well.
Wow.
Another Jag. Oof. Some nice shit in here.
It's a 1917 Harley. Yep. Indian
Yes, he's
classic,
doing it.
fully restored.
Yeah.
This is a Vincent Black Knight. They made like 100 of these. 101 actually. My favorite. You got two. Yeah, I haven't got enough though. Throttle sticks on this one. Alfred's actually a very good mechanic, but some of these need a lot of work.
Alfred's a very good mechanic.
Yeah.
Hi, Alfred. Yeah, will you do me a favour? Yeah. The orphan's on his way. Will you just dismantle one of the bikes there for me?
It's a life lesson. It's a life lesson, Batman. It's a life lesson.
I want to
Like, look at
gaslight.
this.
That looks
I'll
delicious.
just toss this away then. Perhaps the dogs are hungry.
Also, Alfred, there's onions on that. You better not be giving that to no dogs.
Eh.
Big fucking plate of food, just like.
Oh, that is a legit smokestack burger from Eddie Rockets.
Yeah. Do you like? Forgive the tray. I did order this in Deliveroo. I just wanted to spice it up a little bit.
Please don't lock me in the freezer.
I don't want you to go shining again.
Just hit-
Bruce, do you remember last time when you actually killed your parents and I lied to you and told you it was a gunman?
Oh, you had to be there.
This is also something that I'm just like, we've already seen the origin story.
Yeah.
because we don't need to keep seeing it.
Yeah, they go over and over and over.
But this is what became repetitive about this, and also with Spider-Man as well.
Yeah.
Because
Although the deleted scene where in fucking Spider-Man where Uncle Ben is alive pissed me off that they got rid of that so much. And then it's the Amazing Spider-Man one. Sorry, I should point out the deleted scene with Andrew Garfield in the graveyard and Uncle Ben comes out and tries to explain to him, like, Andrew Garfield got such bad stick. For me. He is legit. I'm not even bullshitting here. He is my favourite Spider-Man. I love Tom Holland because Tom Holland actually has the look of being a teenage Spider-Man like he should be.
Yeah.
He might be 25, but he is
He's
too much
baby
of a
face.
baby face to actually he pulls it off.
If you throw in the blissful ignorance of someone who's only watched No Way Home for the most part, like if I've watched some of Spider-Man, out of the three, I have watched some Spider-Man, but I haven't watched them all. I actually liked.
I know.
I have liked I like Garfield the most out of the three, from what I've seen.
so from
Have you seen? Sorry, I'm cutting you off.
Yes.
Have you seen any Tobey Maguire Spider-Man?
Yes, the first one. First one, and I think I've seen one of the Garfield ones. I've seen one of each.
Okay, I can
This is
understand.
like Batman all over again.
I can understand.
History's
No.
repeating itself.
I can understand if he hasn't seen 3, and
Yeah,
we can get him his but
yeah, that's fine.
number 2 is the one that you need to see for Toby's trilogy, because that is regarded as one of the best.
I
Superhero
can't
movies.
recall which one it is.
Is William Dafoe in the one that you saw with Tobey Maguire?
I'm trying to remember. It's been a long
Alfred Molina?
No, Alfred's.
So you watched.
You have seen the
Spider-Man
second one.
I have seen the second one then, yeah.
2, Doctor Octopus.
Doctor Octopus, yeah. Doctor Octopus is the one I watched with Tobey Maguire, so yeah, Spider-Man 2 then.
That one was regarded as the best superhero movie.
Yeah? No, I
for,
believe
for
that,
the
yeah.
longest time.
Yeah.
So
No, it was good, I enjoyed it, yeah.
and it'd be the strongest out of the 3. Whereas 3 would be the fucking weakest.
Can I help you settle this?
Yeah.
That was painful. I think that's what put me off watching Spider-Man for so long.
See, I'll be
When
honest with
Garfield
you,
came in.
it annoyed me so much that they never gave Garfield his third movie.
Now,
Yes.
now in saying that, this is going back to what
Because
I
that
was gonna
killed me. Gwen Stacy killed me. And I loved it so much because Gwen was before Mary Jane anyway.
Yeah.
They actually did, they did the comic book
Canonically,
jokes.
like,
Yeah,
yeah.
they did the comic book justice on that. The only issue I have with that one is they gave Andrew Garfield, the Amazing Spider-Man got shit scripts.
Yes.
It got shit stories and he got shat on so unfairly over that entire situation. And you know what, people? Fuck yous, right? Because when Spider-Man No Way Home came out and everything was brought in and everyone was cheering fucking Andrew Garfield getting this moment, fuck yous. Because yous literally jumped on a bandwagon.
You weren't the ones.
Yous
that
were
actually
not.
fucking-
Yous did not actually like him as a Spider-Man. Yous just liked that he got his moment. So fuck you, you fair weather fans. I hate people like that. Andrew Garfield got screwed over in the worst possible way, and he was due a third movie, and he
Yeah.
never got it because you, as the public, threw a shit fit. But I do believe, honest to God, Andrew Garfield was one of my favourite because I fucking love Andrew Garfield as an actor.
Now, in saying that, like, since No Way Home, I am well up for a tour Garfield movie.
Yes.
It could be, yeah.
Because, and the reason why I'm mainly sold on it now is because it was allowed to go dark.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It was allowed to go dark with it and say, like, it's not after she died, like, stop pulling my punches. They're not, like,
But this is the thing is, this is what I mean, right? So the deleted scenes that they had in Spider-Man, in the second Amazing Spider-Man, the deleted scenes would have made the movie make so much more sense. But they got rid of it, and it was an absolute clusterfuck.
Is it kind of like Daredevil?
Yeah. You know, honestly, this
Director's cut I loved.
See,
And it's a coherent movie.
This is where the issue is when they start editing the movies to the extent where they only want to see action in it and they forget that there's actually meant to be a plot. That's when everything goes to shit.
See, I think this is what people forget as well, that it's not just the actors who have...
An actor can only work with what it's given, what they're given.
An actor works with what they're given, but that could get cut and re-edited to a way that it doesn't make sense. And the blame is put on the actor unfairly.
Now, in saying that, all the defense were given Green Lantern. You have no fucking excuse.
No.
You have no.
The only saving grace was Mark Strong in it. Say that's right.
Ryan Reynolds, you did a good thing by redeeming yourself. Eventually.
Well, in fairness, he needed to do that in order to fucking redeem himself.
Sorry, do you not remember his version of Edgar and Wolverine?
Yeah.
Eventually, that's why I say eventually he redeemed
Eventually.
himself.
But
Yeah.
like
He made two series.
he needed to do that in order to actually redeem himself.
He made
Because
two
the jokes landed very well.
Yeah, that's true. Well, I love the fact that he did actually rip the piss out.
Like the jokes landed so well because he had done those shit movies.
Does anyone remember Two Guys and a Girl in the Pizza Place?
Yes.
I wish that's not available to stream anywhere.
Ah,
Two Guys and a Girl in the Pizza Place was Ryan Reynolds' first TV show that he ever did. It is fabulous. Nathan Fillion is in it as well. It is an excellent TV show. He plays a medical student living with his best friend who both of them work in a pizza place at first, but he's also he goes in to be a medical student, and then his roommate ends up being a firefighter. He goes on to be a firefighter, and then Sharon, who's one of their best friends who lives upstairs, she's actually Jim Carrey's wife in Me, Myself and Irene, the one that leaves him. I can't remember what her real name is. It's an excellent movie. Or it's an excellent TV show. I fucking love it. This is how I would come up with my superhero, supervillain costume. Although I'd have my face on all the next outfits that came in for Halloween. Is another thing I love about superheroes and supervillains, which never really gets it delved into. How fucking fantastic are these bastards at fucking sewing and putting together outfits?
Yeah, all the life skills.
Honest to God, I would love to see your home ec projects, kids.
That's how it starts.
Honest to Christ, like, I love sugar and spice. in a movie, your character's names are Sugar and Spice, and you're just going to be a mantra for the whole shoot.
You made extra.
Okay, granted, he just stole the outfit off his dummy,
Yeah.
but still, he had to have made the leggings.
Yeah. And the mask.
Yeah.
He also dyed his hair and gave himself a buzz cut, but still.
Counting them all.
He literally just took the top and the hat.
Yeah.
Like, I'd love to go back to his house / lair and just see a naked dummy in a box.
Just going.
like,
It's just going help,
No.
help,
No.
help, help.
Did he also touch you? The question mark.
But what? But it wasn't even just the leggings. It was a full body gear.
Yeah, it's the.
That's
yeah.
what it was. It was a fucking leotard.
So he literally just stole the outfit.
Yeah.
From a dummy.
Pretty much.
Where'd you get your leggings, Penny? son?
Penny, son. Is that the new Riddler set? It is, yeah. It went in this morning. Darn it.
It reminds me so much though of the St. Paddy's Day outfit.
Uh-oh.
Mary.
Maybe.
Are you ready?
So is he basically pulling an Angel Cruise by just using spray fucking like
Yeah.
colour?
Pretty much, yeah.
Although to be fair, at least he actually goes out of his way to change his appearance enough
Yeah.
to an extent. Like he actually makes an effort to change his. Oh, okay, I'm a brunette man. It's just, we might look together. He also puts the mole on.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Playing the monsters got the mice into zombies. But inwardly we're just shrubs. That's what they said when TV was invented.
And these two hated each other.
They despised each other. They did not get along with each other at all on set.
No?
Tommy Lee Jones wanted to kill Jim Carrey.
Jesus. Just
Just
character.
because.
Just because, yeah.
But Jim Carrey's an acquired taste.
Yeah, he is.
Very much so.
Like
My
people do
man's
forget that like
Buys
his
Jim
personality
I
on
don't
films
despise
is
him.
not what he's like.
No.
My man
Side
Very
of-
particular films that I will.
buys Jim Carrey.
He's
Yeah,
actually
saying
very
that-
outspoken.
Mm.
I really like. Do you know what annoyed me about Jim Carrey is when he started. He takes on the personalities of the people that he's dating. Jenny McCarthy
True,
is
yeah.
an excellent example because he went full anti-vax.
That's actually a fair point, yeah. And that was he went all kind of like the just talking about woke stuff as well.
Yeah. This is so unnecessary. Like so unnecessary.
Come on,
You relax.
he's alright.
Tina,
She's alright, literally.
Tina,
Being a dick.
She's only giving out because he's cleaning up.
Tina. Are you upset that he's cleaning up your mess?
Did she get sick?
It was like a little bit of spit up. Not from the water.
Also, what the fuck is that alarm going to do? The fact that an alarm goes off for an intruder and everything turns on and comes up.
For the intruder.
Yeah, it's like,
Take our stuff. Take our
there's
stuff.
an issue here.
Take our stuff.
with your security methods, Batman.
If that is your real name.
Well, actually, it's Bruce Wayne.
Yeah, fair point. I do believe that was the joke I was making.
I'm not gonna lie, I would like to have one of those dolls. Just to have. I don't believe in what.
Firework.
Fireworks. It's April.
Somebody's birthday.
Maybe
I hope so.
they just saved up from the fucking derby yesterday.
That's a lot to drop on a woman just before you go out on a date, mate. My parents were murdering in front of me. I suppose we're not going to make the dinner reservation.
Are you still like tetchy about that? Is that what I'm getting from this?
We're not actually in a session right now. You know that, right?
Yeah.
I'm not being paid for this.
You motherfucker. No wonder he's still a fucking billionaire.
Yeah.
He's not paying for any of this type of shit. He literally does that on his downtime. That's why he dates so many women.
He relies on his melodrama to not pay for anything.
You're jealous of a magazine, Bruce.
Jealous of himself.
Yeah.
I don't think he realizes he is actually Batman.
He's in denial about it. He's like, I don't know, just
I would be too a little bit. like, really? Is this what I'm going to do? I'm going to spend my Friday night.
It's just there going like, yeah, I too would be difficult confronting a made of black rubber, but you know, get used to it. Learn to live with it.
I mean, do you know what would be hilarious? Like, imagine if someone actually went in and found a rubber suit. They'd be like, no one's first connection to this would be, oh my god, Bruce Wayne is Batman. No, seriously, they'd be like, oh, Bruce Wayne is into some
kinky
serious
shit,
shit.
Maybe that's his cover. Is the case like, are you Batman? No, I'm.
No, I'm actually
BDSM.
really just into BDSM. Actually,
Like,
yeah.
oh, well, fair enough. Yeah, billionaires, you know.
Nobody asked
That
anymore.
makes sense.
Yeah.
That actually would
It'd be more believable
It
than
is
being
more
Batman.
believable,
Yeah.
I would actually believe no, I actually just dress up in the rubber to have sex with women. I'd believe that first before I'd believe I'm Batman.
Yeah. I can only reach climax if I'm dressed as a giant condom. Yeah, fair point, Brian. Yeah, fair point, Bruce. Yeah, fair point.
Spiky ears.
You have repressed memories. You're nearly not dealing with your parents' death. Something is wrong. I'm gonna fuck you now.
I'm sorry to bother you, sir. I have some rather distressing news about Master Dick. I'm afraid Master Dick has
Master Dick.
Master Dick.
traveling.
Oh.
Hi.
Actually,
Hi.
It's like she
It's
remembered.
over here.
It's like she remembered. Oh, you're here.
Tina, you alright?
Yeah. She couldn't find her stick.
You okay?
She's meant.
Not the stick! So what
Other car.
The other car.
I don't get that reaction. If we come in, he goes in first. I'm behind her. She'll come right to me first. Say hello. Wasn't that?
Are you upset that she doesn't piss on you? Is that what you're telling me?
No. I'm
Yeah.
well, you asked me if I got.
Oh right, sorry.
And I was like,
I
no.
just was like, she doesn't give us that reaction. It's like, is everyone here into a pissing kink?
No,
Is that what you're all telling
the
me?
only one who gets that reaction.
I'm not into pissing.
Like even Rachel doesn't get that reaction.
No.
Tina, do you understand that I'm actually not into being peed on?
Like the pecking order is you, Rachel.
Does she pee on anyone but me?
She did a bit with James, but that's only as a surprise. Because if you catch her like with a full bladder, she can't help herself.
Yes.
I guarantee
The
you.
only one who happens with-
I guarantee you, like she's probably asleep all day, hasn't gone out, and then she's probably got a whiffy in the yard and realised, oh shit, you're here, and then that overrules everything else.
That means then that she does that every single time I'm here.
Yeah.
So she ignores her urge to piss.
Yes, because she sees you first.
Totally. In the
She-
pecking order, you're the top.
She prioritizes whoever, like, oh my god, there's someone here and it wasn't introduced, rather than actually like, I need to go to the toilet. Her priorities as a creature are all fucking wrong.
Have you actually gone anywhere near Foxy?
No.
Little bit. There's like a little like, hello, you're here too.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she knows.
Hey, so I forgot my suit, alright?
The fact that like
No, don't mention that name. That's a redacted name.
It is
So-
a direct name, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
you're
that's
quite.
redacted.
It is. You're
so
right.
that main guy that you see there,
Mm.
they used that as a reference for the new Batman.
Ah. Okay.
So that as like a little Easter egg.
Yeah.
But not only that, they
I do have to admit now something. I'm not gonna lie. There's something about UV paint that just.
because Jeff Hardy.
Yeah, it's the Jeff Hardy thing.
Oh my god, my day.
It took a second. Then it's like, oh no, oh no.
There we go. Little contradiction. Contraction.
Whoosh. Swoosh.
You stole my car, boy!
This is what the
God,
fuck?
my nipples are perky.
When we do, I'm the one who kills
Yeah,
him.
I know.
You said that with such resignation. It's like, yep, this is our life now.
Yeah, this is our life now.
It's only Foxy. He
She's
only
like, who the
sneezed.
fuck is this guy?
He only sneezed.
That's
He
the
does
most-
not have a tissue. It's
That is
okay.
no, he doesn't. That is
No,
the
don't
most.
tell her.
That is the most common.
Don't show
forever.
her your tissue.
Yeah.
At all.
Alright, stop moving every time you hear the T word. Just lie down.
Tissue.
Stop. What the fuck?
Careful, she might piss on the couch.
I'm very.
It has to be out of her system, innit? Okay, are you alright? Hey,
Okay.
hey,
Okay.
stop. Ow, what the fuck? Okay.
Offers fully interactive holographic fantasy.
Which is dangerous.
Yes.
By today's standards, it's like fantasy.
It's fucking VR.
Yeah.
Everyone's always fucking sweating.
I would be too.
Hmm.
'Cause, I mean, this is someone's fantasy. So how do you know that someone's not gonna like start banging a child?
Yeah.
Like,
It would be a good nonce detector all the same. It's like, just step into this holographic system.
hey, we're gonna see what your
Ah,
heart's desire.
boom!
Gonna see your heart's greatest desire. And it's like, Amy, you go into the box. I don't think I want to. Why not? I'm scared of what it actually might be.
Even I don't know what that is.
It's like, I think I know. I have an idea, but I'm not actually sure.
The glasses.
Ah.
Such images. Yeah, and you wish you thought of it.
At least you slow down his descent.
Have you ever seen more Batman villains that are... Have you ever come across a Batman villain that's more Kevin McAllister than Two-Face in Batman Forever?
That's a good point, actually.
Oh, it gets more Kevin McAllister. Wait a minute.
I don't remember that.
I don't remember that bit. That was also cut from the
It's in the release.
No.
yeah.
That was in it.
No, it wasn't.
That was.
That was not in it.
That was.
Him put actually have shown him being set on fire.
Yeah.
No, it was not.
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah.
Jesus, this has been a long
That
fucking
that whole
time.
thing when he does this,
I do
sets
not
that off,
remember
and then
that
comes
at
through the
all.
fire.
Do not remember any.
That was
at
one
all.
of the best shots that I had seen.
I
Like,
do not remember that at all.
yeah, that was part of it.
Right on my foot, right leg, like.
Great, you remember. See? It's okay.
I'm literally just moving to get myself a little bit more comfortable, that's all.
I didn't rob it.
So that shot there
Yeah.
of Batman.
Mm.
That is the closest
Excuse
you'll
you.
get to Michael Keaton.
Look. It's only my foot.
Why is he waiting until they get back?
To start
Yeah,
to
that
give
one.
it, yeah.
I think it's to make sure that he's like not dead.
Yeah, that might have something to do with it.
You are totally out of control. You're gonna get yourself killed. You're looking at your new partner. No.
He's out of control. What? He saved you.
Yeah. It's
no,
the
well,
attitude.
actually, hold on a second. Had Robin not decided to go off
Mm.
and steal everything, none of this probably would have happened.
True.
So he is out of control in that sense. He literally stole everything.
Mm.
And Alfred went behind Bruce's back and just decides, yeah, I'll set him up on this.
You're encouraging him.
Like, you're actually the worst type of
They need guidance.
guardian
Mm.
that there ever was,
The consequences of the life.
sir.
This isn't a life lesson. I'm just bored off my tits.
And give me the kisses.
Right, you done, Teeny?
Police calls being bad manicures.
Tiny.
Tanya?
That's the lady who just what the doctor.
I would have expected
Mm.
some of the same type of...
Hyperness.
Yeah,
A little this mini episode, and then it's like, oh, back to normal.
not according to her, there isn't.
Well,
Like it used to when I'd be sitting on the couch, she'd come in the next morning, she'd go, "You're still here!
Yeah.
You're still here! You're still here!" That's what I get though.
mm.
Again, you moved.
Right, Tina, I kind of want to sit back down because I'm 32 and my back is sore. So, off.
Move until she was. Or Jonathan moved.
Dad,
towards-
where you going, Dad?
Daddy, wait, don't
No.
Don't say Daddy when you're talking about your dog.
Oh, fair point.
Oh, plus your dad is her dad.
Yeah, just
That's
don't say
weird.
no. Just don't say Daddy when you're talking to your dog.
Yeah. Do you want to refill while I'm sitting up?
Yes, please.
Yes.
Thank you, Daddy. See, it feels weird, doesn't it?
It does feel weird.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah.
Nutrition Pro.
Big grin.
Is that enough?
Yeah, first.
So, Amy, what would you have done in that situation? If you had your chance with Batman. Right there, like
Your
the time
time
she
starts
had.
now.
Are you gonna just like, no, I fancy something else?
Which version of Batman is it?
I just said Batman. I didn't say
A Batman of your
A Batman.
choice.
Jeffrey D. Morgan. As Thomas Wayne Batman.
Can I have the Thomas Wayne Jensen Ackles version of Batman? Because actually, sorry. Do you know what actually? Yeah, if I could be Catwoman, Long Halloween Catwoman, I'll take that. That's an established relationship.
Oh, this?
No, hold on, I have to.
Yeah, otherwise you might pour an outfit just to fit the ice in it.
Yeah,
Would you like
yeah, please. You can get one more in there. Yeah. Oh, right there. Oh, now I'm full.
The fact that the ice is actually popping.
Yeah, it's proper like hard
Yeah.
crystal. You know? Ice.
Now I am full.
Should have ice.
Like, he got me right filled up there. All the way in.
No,
Very little room.
Amy.
Very little room for
Amy.
movement
Hey,
there.
my girlfriend's right here. Please.
Look, it's not my fault that you filled the hole in my glass.
Are you okay? Ma'am, are you okay? Do you require assistance? Ma'am, are you okay? Do you
You alright?
Tina, ice. Ice to see you.
Alright, everybody. Chill. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I want, yeah. I'll if I can be Catwoman and it's a Batman with an established Catwoman relationship already in place, then hell yeah, I will go for that. I don't want to be Barbara Gordon because I know I'm going to end up paralysed. So, no. That girl, I don't want to, no, I'm going to end up paralysed. I don't need that kind of hassle.
Not in every time.
No, the Killing Joke. We're going to go by the Killing Joke on that one. To know that you have the Sam Winchester route. I'm like, wow, that's what's going to happen to me? Wow. Yeah, I am. It's also something I would say to Batman. Thank me, Batty. Call me a Grinch. This is what I mean. It's an intruder, so why are you turning everything on?
Take our
Should be all-
stuff. Take our stuff.
Yeah, you should go into lockdown.
A cage appearing.
Yeah.
Like if you made any effort to hack the computer system,
Yeah.
then or even earlier on, if
Also,
Alfred had
I'm going
made
to point
something
this
over
down
the-
here. It has already been proven that Riddler has absolutely no strength. He is all mind. He's
Yeah.
no brawn. There's
Yeah.
no fucking way he can slam that down and go through it to make it stand.
Unless it's like unless the staff
Sharp
is actually
ends,
like
yeah.
sharp.
Right, even still.
But they never even like
yeah,
showcase
but
that.
even still, I mean, the man couldn't even throw a punch without hurting himself. So if there would have been, even if it was a count, he would have had it through his arm
Yeah.
for it. Like when you get a shin splint.
Yes.
But he could have gimmicks. Like what the Penguin does.
Man doesn't even have pants, for God's sake. Alright? He is not a gimmick. He is a walking gimmick. He is okay, we all know where Angel Cruz actually got his gimmick.
Yeah.
The more we look at the Riddler, the more Angel I'm getting.
Actually, would have been very Angel Cruz there.
Still Angel Cruz.
Yeah.
All I ever get now when I watch this Riddler is Angel Cruz.
I get the Grinch performance. postures and
Yeah.
the things that he's making.
Also, as well, they actually had the cheek to turn to fucking Jim Carrey and go, so what do you think of Paul Dano's version of the Riddler? It's a complete... Sorry, mate, he has no say on Paul Dano's version of the Riddler. They are two very different... Realistically, they are actually two very different characters. So to get someone... I was like, oh, well, I played... You played a version of the Riddler.
Yes.
You literally get... Did no one went to Danny DeVito and went, what's your version of Colin
Farrell's Penguin, yeah.
Penguin. No one said that. But because Mister was making so much noise, they decided, oh, well, actually, we have a reason to ask him.
Let's ask his opinion. Yeah.
On it.
Well, for us, this is all Alfred's fault.
For opening the door, yeah.
That's all concrete, like.
Marble.
Yeah.
It's concrete. I'd say that's actually marble. Despite what people say.
Bruce, you are
Let's
absolutely
get
wonderful.
that dig in there.
Despite what people say. Although I have to admit, it is a clever way of going about revealing. There we go. No nipples on this suit. Oh.
Got it.
The
Yeah, shot. It's the part where all of his power comes from.
Which, to be fair, not a new thing. I mean, that was seen. Both of these have already been seen in previous Batman movies. I do love the new Robin. I do love that version of the Robin suit.
Style good. Do you like the nipple?
Yeah,
I thought the nipple was a nice touch.
He the rib nipple.
In case
And also,
you know, there's an R right in the middle.
Yeah, there is actually in Batman in the Dark Knight Rises. I do like the Robin origin story in that one. And I'm raging they never gave him
Robin
more.
Drake.
Yeah. I'm raging they didn't get him more. I mean, okay, granted, they're taking two versions of Robin and putting them into one with his name sake, to be honest with you. But it works kind of well.
Yeah.
I do love Gordon. Jesus Christ.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Thank you. It's like, his name is a tongue twister to me.
It is, yeah.
Sober. His name is a tongue twister to me. This teacher never needs to
He's like, you can see me. It's a movie.
Especially because, like...
Aye. It's okay, this thing is mostly autopilot.
We're in the air, so it's not like I'm gonna hit anything.
Seagull. Damn it. Now my new villain.
I'm
the
not
Seagull.
gonna lie, I did like this though.
Battleships,
They're
yeah.
playing battleships.
You sunk my scramble ship.
I don't understand this name.
Ew, God.
That reminds me so much of like the 60s Batman.
Yeah. It's
Send
very...
me down the shark repellent bat spray. It's actually a real thing that was in the 60s.
Yeah.
Shark repellent
Spray.
spray was actually a legit thing.
But you have to add the bat part to it
It's
because...
just excellent. And then
Sometimes you just can't get
Ah, you said it!
Holy rusted metal, Batman! You missed it! You fucking missed it! You call yourself a fan!
I enjoyed that.
Thank you, Robin, for stating the obvious!
Ooh. Denied.
which would soon be improved in the next film.
Yes.
Because apparently these things could fucking go through anything.
Yeah.
You have to admit, they do learn their lessons from Batman movies.
Yeah. Which
I would legit like be. If I had a chance to sit down with these, I'd be like, just out of curiosity, I know where I got my money from. Where did you get your money from to do this?
You stole it.
And how long was it in production for?
so Gotham has a building supervillain
Yeah,
grant.
who is your contractor? Because if it's the same as mine, he treats confidentiality amazingly.
This is like that's applying real life. It's like it goes to the tender. It's like a 3 or 4 year process, and then over time you get the
No,
supervillain.
the great thing about this is right. Is in a sense of chances are it's probably Alfred that's building all this shit, right? So you're in a sense of imagine like. Hi, I need a supervillain lair. Yeah, I know a guy. And then Alfred just turns up in like
Workman's
dungarees.
clothes, yeah.
He's like, I can do this for you. I need you to sign this confidentiality clause so I cannot tell anyone who you really are. Do you do this for all your clients? Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Trust me, it's necessary.
Oh, if it turns out, if you've ever seen me in a butler outfit with a kind of a British accent,
Just pretend.
just play along.
Yeah.
Play along. Yeah.
That's why he was able to fall so gently and push the right aside. He's
like,
like,
oh!
it's our contractor. You did us a solid. Like I can't do him bad.
I've never seen him in his formal wear. I've always seen him in his work.
Oh my god, this was his day job?
Oh shit! I got the guy completely wrong. I knew he was a plumber. I was waiting to like a crash landing. I just went.
Booyaka, booyaka,
619!
Booyaka, booyaka.
Rey Mysterio.
This is majestic.
David Bowie mostly looking at this going,
I
what
can't
the...
wait. Can someone actually just send this to Angel Cruz and just be like, maybe for your next entrance?
They always skip a bit here. Because when he says that, one of the other ones comes in and is like, I am. Like one of the minions, like that.
Yeah.
How's that and the fucking hacker key flint off?
Hey, look, he's a fire starter. A
Twisted fire starter. That admitted that. And alright enough, a bit of a prodigy. And his Dame Edna glasses are a real winner there as well.
I do adore his hairstyle though. It's another reason why I would not get in that machine.
Do. We learn so much about each other.
All of us afterwards, like just sitting in a room. just sitting in a room together and just be like.
So,
no, it wouldn't. It would be like. It would more like.
I can never tell. By the way, I've seen your mom.
I'm just gonna go.
I'm gonna get me coat.
Yeah.
Maybe don't mention
The pears. Yeah.
Or the leather.
The leather. Yeah.
But let's meet our
It's impressive.
No.
Impressive, yeah.
No, I couldn't. No.
Does it have to be a mask all the time, or can it just snow?
And what was the point of the whole the
The zip.
yeah.
It's something to do with edging, I think.
Okay.
foolishly hopes to be the love of Bruce's life.
But seriously, what the fuck, man?
Why did it have to be a smoke machine?
I don't know. I thought it was a joke. I thought it was a cinematic thing. But...
A cinematic sexual experience.
Batman's one and only.
Now there is a new version available.
Not yet.
Cancel that.
Cancel that.
Does the dog always have to be watching, or can you? No, yeah. Right.
It's the working under pressure thing, you know.
Ah, I get you now.
And plus that, I'm a natural entertainer. I need an audience. You know.
Do you know what makes sense? Makes sense.
Also that, it's just that kind of extra layer of judgment.
That's why I had the entire LA Lakers team.
Yeah,
standing
I had a
there.
feeling that a bit of a jam there. Yeah.
I don't know why they screamed "Own goal" though. That was a bit.
That was,
weird.
that didn't make sense. though. I think you may have that may be your own kind of fantasy across the
I'm gonna go have a shower. I
Do,
feel a
yeah,
little bit
yeah,
dirty.
yeah.
Excuse me.
Well, the water's on. Work away. There's fresh towels there. Just do what you need to do, okay?
And will the dog be into piss on me afterwards?
I can arrange that. Yes. I'll just give her half an hour warning, and then she's good to go. Yeah.
Kept that going longer than I anticipated. Well done.
I'll always commit to a bit.
Why was Kira dressed as a horse?
Okay, This is a long story.
What did I do?
You can't say that, Kira. You have to clap once for yes and twice for no.
Hey.
Kira, would you like a sugar cube?
Or some salt lick. I like that. Okay, the salt lick one was a good one. Foxy, just out of curiosity, the zebra shirt on all your sexual partners, is it necessary or is it just part of the fantasy?
It's only until the 3 counts.
We were literally just saying, myself and Jonathan's like, that's why we couldn't go into that machine, because if you chose your sexual fantasies. So now we're just ripping the piss out of each other over it.
I don't know.
I have to be wearing it. I have to be able to slap my sexual partner while wearing a Zorro mask.
Where is it? Whereas
Again, I was wondering, is he gonna get it? Is he gonna? He got it. He got it.
Whereas every one of Foxy's ones has to end with the phrase "take it home."
Or a 3 count.
Yeah.
Oh, you're outside the confinements of the bed. I can't finish the match.
Is it a falsy or a finish?
Kick out!
Did you finish? No, it was a
No.
falsy.
We'll call that a kick out, so.
Fall off the bed. Alright, come on, get back in the bed. 1,
You only have a 10 count.
2, 3.
Release the hold. You have 5,
1.
2, 3, 4, 5. No, that was it. That was it.
That was
You
it.
only have a count of 5 strokes before you have to cut them off.
He climaxes when he rings a bell.
All of a sudden, Jim Ross and Jerry the King Lawler. Oh, and that's a fine finish.
It's like a... And then Cutter comes in wearing...
Perfect dismount.
And then Dennis comes in wearing only a waistcoat going, here's everything. You winner!
Say the perfect dismount.
You're welcome for that one.
Oh, God. Oh, my God. Fucking Foxy gone from the top rope.
A high-risk maneuver.
That was a botch.
Sorry, I'm so sorry I came so soon. It's a botch finish. I'm gonna have to tag someone in here. Go for the hot tag. Would you like us to include you in this, or are you happy to be left out?
I'm good where
She's happy to sit in the corner and just like...
You'd just be like, I really hope they don't remember I'm here. Although, I'm sorry, I am having a Winnie the Pooh moment with a bit of funny.
Who bother?
I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. I had a dog piss on me, for God's sake. If anything, you got off light.
There's Odo. Rennie Auberjonois.
Also, I will say this, Bruce Wayne in these movies is horrific at keeping his identity a secret.
It's like every time he breaks kayfabe.
Oh,
But
Chase also knows who Bruce Wayne really is now at this point.
Someone always finds out.
But then again,
It's always his sexual partner that finds out.
it's also the kind of conceit of the movie. Like,
I would actually love it. Imagine dating a bloke and then he's... Okay, well, maybe not use. Imagine dating a bloke, right? In a world of superheroes, where superheroes are a legit thing, and you're like, do you know what? This is the fucking best relationship I've ever had. The guy is sweet, he's caring, he actually puts others ahead of himself, and then obviously he's like, I'm actually Batman. I'd be like, are you fucking kidding me? Am I now on the chopping board? Am I actually... Do other people know that you're dating? There's like... I'd be like, you fucker. You could have just kept lying to me. I'd be freaked.
Yeah.
Because now, every time I felt like I'd been watched, I'm like, oh God, is it fucking one of the Joker's lads?
Yeah.
Is it, oh God, it's the fucking Scarecrow? You'd be constantly on edge.
Yeah, is it like...
Unless you're Pepper Potts for some fucked up strange reason.
So what day is it? Oh, it's Thursday. Ah, fucking Riddler Day. Fuck!
Oh, God damn it.
Guys are fucking annoying.
Has the Alfred! Has the postman been? Yeah, is there a Riddler one? No! Alright, okay, grand. Alright, cheers, thanks very much. And then all of a sudden, like, a rock comes flying through the window with a fucking question mark on it. You're like, I'm going to me Maz.
Registered delivery.
I was like, I'm going to me Maz for the week, alright? Riddler's back. Yeah. Yeah.
Tell him he's a prick.
Yeah.
Do you know one thing that I don't...
Tell him I did get the flowers he sent. Yeah, that were lovely. Yeah. Sorry.
I'm sorry, the face that Alfred makes when they're kissing.
Yeah, Alfred adding that to his spank bank.
Oh, yeah. You get her, Bruce.
To be fair, I'm gonna say this. This is not going to be This is not going to be a controversial argument here. But fuck me, Val Kilmer was attractive. Mm-hmm. He was.
I love this shot. Yeah. Beautiful.
Beautiful cars. I don't think we've laughed as much during a watch in a long time. Do you want to listen to you two? You two did use Hold Me, Thrill Me, Kiss Me.
I did, yeah.
Do you remember the video for the animated
I do
video?
actually,
yeah,
yes.
It was actually set for Batman.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like Mom Grace and Dad Grace, and is it the other names?
They didn't actually have it in the movie, so I suppose we can just leave as is.
Mm.
To be fair, I mean, they obviously... fuck them, they're dead.
One of the characters that we didn't really... that they haven't done in the likes of the movies, but is heavily used in either the animated series or the comics.
Man-Bat?
No.
King Tut?
No, I'm talking about like secondary characters that like do pop up. Like Leslie Tompkins, the Doctor.
It's true, actually.
This is someone that like Batman completely trusts and who knows who Batman is.
Chief O'Hara was completely thrown aside.
Yeah.
There's so much stuff that in the Batman that they could touch, like that I've no notion of, but they always seem to do the same.
You
I
do
think
ones that
that's
are well
part
known.
of why people get so about it.
It's another Joker movie or something like that.
Well, see, here's the thing is though, would you actually go and see a Batman movie where the villain is in fact King Tut?
Yeah.
No.
The Mad Hatter?
Well, yeah.
Mad Hatter maybe.
If it's done
King
right.
Tut, no fucking way. That's the stupidest fucking villain they had. I would have preferred Scarecrow had. I would love to see them do Man-Bat.
The Clock King.
That would be an alright one. Honest to God, I'd love to see Man-Bat.
Yeah, Man-Bat would be good.
It would be fucking fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Or
But this is what I'm
Clayface.
saying, they keep going back
Killer
to
Croc.
the
Croc or
Joker
Clayface.
The revert to the mean,
The
like,
Riddler.
yeah.
or the Penguin.
Yeah.
Like,
Hold on.
Like
I'm gonna
Mr.
very...
Freeze has been once, but
to be fair though, Mr. Freeze is...
yeah, it's been done. It's done.
Yeah.
Alright,
yeah.
I'm just
Move
gonna
on
very
to the
quickly
next
here,
one.
right?
But like this is what I'm saying, like it's now 2 Penguins,
Mm.
2 Jokers, 2 Riddlers.
Right.
A lot of Jokers,
Riddler?
this way.
You have Joker, has been done, Bane,
Mm.
Riddler, Scarecrow, Poison Ivy, Two-Face, Catwoman, Ra's al Ghul, Penguin, Harley Quinn, Mr. Freeze, Hugo Strange, Mad Hatter, Black Mask, Hush, I can never pronounce Victor's surname, but
Vicazaz.
yeah, Killer Croc, Clayface, Man-Bat, Ventriloquist, Deadshot, Firefly, Calendar Man,
Firefly is going to be in Batgirl.
yeah, Batgirl, and he was also done in Batman Bad Blood. He was actually done in an animated one.
And he's going to be played by Brendan Fraser.
I didn't realise this.
Ooh.
I actually didn't realise this. Man-Bat was done in an animated one, so I'll take that one back. Clayface has been done animated. Killer Croc has been done. Suicide Squad. Victor was done in Batman Begins.
Yeah.
And Birds of Prey. Hush has been technically done in an animated one. Black Mask was done in Birds of Prey. Mad Hatter was done in an animated one. Hugo Strange was done in animated. Harley Quinn, obviously, she's had her own kind of standalone movies. I'm doing 2 kills from the rose.
That might be good.
It should be okay.
No, we're alright on that one, it should be. But yeah, no, like, realistically, actually, nearly every Batman film has actually been included, bar 1, 2. Only 2 Batman villains have never actually made it to the screen, in any version of a Batman movie, and that was Calendar Man and Ventriloquist.
But a lot of those have made it to anime or Birds of Prey.
Animated, yeah.
Like,
And hold on, the animated movies are not to be tutted at.
No, that's
No,
not what
no.
I'm saying.
Hmm.
That's
Yeah.
not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is there is other things that they could be going for the live action movies.
For the
Oh no,
big-
I
the
agree
big
with
AAA
that.
ones,
However,
probably, yeah.
what I would have to say is you actually would have to take out some of them for live action movies, I think, because they would not work.
Fair.
Clayface, I know it has technically been done, but
Yeah, it'd be tough to
it's
build.
animated only. I actually, honest to God, Killer Croc should actually work in animated. Bearing in mind, Suicide Squad was the only one that he was in, and we all saw how shit that went. Calendar Man is a ridiculous villain. I would like to see Ventriloquist.
Yeah, Scarface.
I'd like to see more of Scarecrow.
And I'd like to see them do a Batman movie without reiterating his parents' death.
Impossible to do, because it's literally the whole point of why he's Batman. It's the whole reason they actually have to do that backstory every time. It
They've
has to
even
be-
touched on it recently in
Yeah.
comics where it's
I mean, it's one of those things when you actually come to the grips with the reason why Batman is because he's dealing with undiagnosed post-traumatic stress disorder, which means his parents' death is always going to come up no matter what way you look at it.
But the storyline that was done recently was that like basically he was subjected to a new fear toxin,
Okay.
but it took away the pain of his family dying. So therefore, he had no motivation. He had no drive for why he was back.
Why he was doing what he was doing, which meant
Okay.
like no reason to do it.
To the point where he explained to Alfred, it's like, I feel so much better,
Yeah.
but I have no reason. It's because of that drove me to be Batman and to go and do what I do. Whereas
Okay.
now it's, I need it. I need that pain to drive me forward.
See, I think as well is that's one of the main reasons why he does not kill people as well. He doesn't. He
Yes.
chooses not to kill, which we've all seen it come back to bite him in the ass. But he actually has a legitimate reason behind it as why he doesn't do it.
And then he maintains that sign.
Exactly. Well, he did
For
until
the
Zack Snyder got
most
his hands
part.
on it.
Yes.
And Christopher Nolan actually, let's call a spade a spade.
Yeah.
Batman did kill a fair few people in the Christopher Nolan movies.
Yeah.
It might not have been an intentional, but it does happen. Right. So we're gonna skip past because we already we've given our kind of viewpoints on what we think of Batman. Jonathan, what did you think of Batman Forever?
I liked it. I enjoyed it for what it was.
What do you think of Val Kilmer as Batman?
Phew.
Bearing in mind, you know what our stance is,
Yes, I do.
so feel free to agree or disagree.
I think he was grand, to be honest. Like, yeah, I think he was. I think he was. Again, I need to see more of like the likes of the other Batman, if you like, to see what he
based
can
on
rank up.
Based
on between him and Michael Keaton.
Yeah, based on what you've already seen, and technically you have seen George Clooney.
Yeah, that's true. But I need to see
Remind
it
yourself.
again to
Yeah,
get a
refresh
refresher.
yourself.
I kind of preferred Michael Keaton. If gone to my head, which one would you rather? I would have said Michael Keaton.
Excellent choice.
But that's just me. And between this movie and the other two, I'd rank this the lowest out of the three. But it's not a. It's not a conceit. Like I would have said, Batman Returns, Batman Forever.
Okay, so far you're
That's
actually
my ranking.
you are actually on a fan consensus.
Yeah,
of
because
viewpoints of movies.
because like I said, I think I said it at the end of Batman Forever. Like it's like they did a good revision. Whatever like notes were put on, applied it to their sequel and made it a better movie and made it better
Do you
villains
mean
as well.
Batman Returns?
Batman. Yeah, sorry, Batman Returns. I didn't say Batman. Yeah. So in the same way, where like, if this was as intended, if this was going to be the third movie in the kind of Tim Burton arc, if you want to call it, whatever way you want to do it, I don't know if it would have made a difference to this movie in particular. But they had a very good cast.
They have an excellent cast.
Excellent cast. Everyone played their role really well. I thought the story meandered a little bit, is what I would say. Like I think like it felt like it had a really long final act.
Yeah.
Where it dragged everything out to a certain extent. But I think the first Batman movie was like that a little bit too. But it got away with it because it was just Batman and Joker. You didn't have like two people fucking spinning plates. You didn't have Two-Face and the Riddler here looking for airtime. It was just Batman and Joker. You could just focus on that. And that's what became the movie. This one, it was trying to like do two like villains at the same time.
You're trying to give the spotlight to two villains where technically they don't have the time.
Exactly, yeah. Like with Batman Returns, you kind of got away with it because the Penguin, like, is your stereotypical villain, but then Catwoman comes in and is that kind of X factor, which I really liked in that movie.
There's also a really good thing with Batman Returns is they actually take out Penguin very quickly on before they bring him back. So you know for a fact Tim Burton does this right. I don't have to focus on him because he'll come back for his final act.
Exactly, yeah. So you know he's always going to be in the background in a sense.
Which in a sense, actually, Christopher Walken was the real villain in that one.
Oh, he was, yeah. But again, much to that point though, like there was like at least
Catwoman is very good as an anti-hero.
Anti-hero was the word there, yeah. Like the anti-hero is there. Like you didn't quite have that in this movie, but I think it's fine because
I'm not saying that because my RPG character is.
I'm well aware. Yeah, but no, like,
my girl Selena.
But it's still a good movie. Like I think like maybe it's just me, but I felt Robin kind of comes in a bit too late in the movie.
Yeah.
On the fucking ball.
He comes in a bit too late in the movie.
He should be in it from the start.
I would have said at least middle act one, not honest to God, the circus scenes should be happening from the start. You should be able to build that relationship. Yeah.
That should be almost Harvey Dent's introduction as well as...
Yeah, do you know what? Almost like you flip it around.
Harvey Dent's introduction into that movie is literally a flashback courtroom scene.
Yeah.
That's Harvey Dent's introduction, right? Whereas if it was originally going to be Wallace, as he originally signed on, you've already established who Harvey Dent is. But because Tommy Lee Jones has now taken the role, you're technically still... Okay, well, just remember who he was technically in the other two movies.
Yes.
He was already a character in the movies. We're just going to show you very quickly what happened to him.
Yeah. And I will agree with you in a sense where, like, this is very much clearly a more comic book movie because the aesthetics are so different. In the sense that Gotham... Like, you know how, like, with the first two movies, one was very much, like, you know, different types of sets and different types of, like, real-life parts. This one's where, like, okay, they did, like, a bit of computer-generated stuff for the buildings and the aesthetic. But it's very clearly inspired by the architecture of the comics, from what I've seen. And actually, even the animated series, like, they both go for the same subject matter. Or the same source material, I should say. So, yeah, that is kind of evident, and I'm sure it's going to be the same thing for the next movie. But, yeah, it's with that, like... They're setting it up so that the next movie is literally Batman and Robin, if you know what I mean, with the final shot. I did like that. That was a nice touch, but alas. Yeah.
Oh, you sweet summer child.
Yes.
I will go on to this one now, basing on, so you're kind of going on for the comic book kind of look on that, which is excellent. Okay, and yes, it is very kind of old school comics in a sense here. If I was to show you animated Batman movies, you're looking at the most probably real life depictions of what the town could be.
Yeah. That's fair,
It's fantastic. And I am going to go back, actually. I'm going to use Under the Red Hood as the example on this one because it has Nightwing in it.
Yeah.
There is actually a particular scene in Under the Red Hood where they're at like a dock.
Yeah.
And as you're watching it, you're like, I'm nearly sure I've been here when I went to New York. Sort of thing. And you can actually figure this as a real life setting.
Yeah.
And that's in the animated movie. You can actually use, like, I can imagine this as a real life setting. Yeah. I can imagine this monorail train track, like it is kind of a monorail that they're, I'm nearly 100% it's kind of a monorail that they're kind of going on. And the way Batman moves through the city, through the buildings, over the rooftops, you're like, this makes me feel like I actually am in a real Gotham City, and it is very much
a real living city,
living city, and it works really well. This one, it does kind of take you out of it.
A little bit, like because some of the parts are very bare.
This is what Joel Schumacher is known for, though, as well. In a sense, it's like he does really. His sets are quite outlandish. Yeah, let's just put it that way.
Colourful.
Exactly. So we know what your ranking is on it.
Yes.
And the next movie that we will be doing, the next movie that we'll be doing at Weekend Amy's, unfortunately, will be Batman and Robin.
Yeah.
It's not my favourite.
We're gonna have fun ripping the piss out of it. That is one thing. It's a bad movie watch.
It's a shit movie watch, but we will enjoy it.
Have a couple of drinks. We'll take the piss out of it.
Because we've all seen it.
Yeah,
we've actually this is the one that he has seen, so we have all seen it.
Yes.
We've all seen it. So that's grand. I have to double check with both.
No, you had to just say yes.
I have to double check with both of them. I don't know what the fuck you're doing that for.
She's looking as if like
I can make third. I
haven't
can
seen it.
Earlier on, what did I say about it?
How much have I had to drink?
Irrelevant.
No, it's actually really not when I can't remember what I did this morning.
What did you do this morning?
I cannot remember.
What did you do at 3:20 earlier today?
Move on. Before.
Yes, that's a joke.
Move on. You were here.
Was I here?
You were here.
Was I here?
Yeah, you were here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Was I? I was definitely
you were here. Because you were here before me, and you told me that you were here before.
We actually had this conversation already. It's just like, I can't remember what happened 2 hours ago. And I said, what happened 2 hours ago, Amy? I can't remember.
You are the woods.
I might actually have a memory issue problem.
You can
You said that already, yeah.
Right. So I think it is very relevant that the fact that I do have to ask people if they have seen something. I need to go to the doctor.
Move on while you have a
Yeah.
Right.
Before
So
I forget.
in saying that, we are gonna have a little bit of a teeny tiny break.
Ooh, okay.
So our next episode of Weekend in Amy's is gonna be something a little bit different.
Okay.
And because we're recording it again tonight, you'll find out in the next video exactly what it is. So, before Foxy scolds me, have a look down just underneath the video and hit that subscribe button. Hit
Good.
that like. If you like what you see, comment. Tell us what you think of the movie.
Yeah, because we have to do this. It does actually help the channel.
Like, subscribe,
And
follow
share.
the channel, share it with your friends, with your family, share it with your enemies. Actually, if you don't like someone, make them watch this shit.
I know it's
What a strange pitch that is. It's like, hey, I hate you, watch this.
A view is a view. it's like when people rickroll someone.
Yeah.
So we will see you at the next Weekend at Amy's.
Yes.
And then the following week we will be back on the Batman train. Because realistically, I need to psych myself up to deal with George Clooney as Batman.
Yeah, I have to get a run and jump to it
That's
sometimes.
legit what it is.
Hi, Freeze. I'm Batman.
As much as I love Uma Thurman, I need a moment to get ready for her. So we will see you in the next one. Bye bye. Only I'm your dance.